we watch? Let's see. Oh, I got an idea. I haven't watched my boy in a while. Let's see if he got anything here worth checking. Oh, it's Doc. Yes, sir. That's what I want. Let's go to videos. Joker sucks. That might be good. I haven't watched it in a while. Let's go back a little bit here. Oh, collab with Ray Killen. I remember that one. I wonder why I've never done a collab with him yet. Teaser video. Dr. Virtual and TJ. Was I supposed to do a video with him? June 25th.
Hey, Mario! Hello! Here we go! Let's go! Press start to play!
Welcome, minions across the globe. Welcome to myself, Dr. Virtual, and the awesome Big T from across the globe, the good old nations in the American civilized, or not so civilized, country of the USA. TJ the Gamer joins me on this amazing Super Mario 64 review for the Nintendo 64. Why don't you say hello, Big T?
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy TJ the Gamer, and I am finally here. I sincerely apologize for taking so long. I was just, busy and things and stuff. Back to you, Doc.
Back to me? Okay then. Right, let's kick off this amazing review, and we're going to talk about one of the most recognised video game characters of all time, Super Mario himself. Now this is a time when 3D gaming was pretty much, apart from the PS1, was being brought into the Nintendo lifespan after the 2D sideways, left to right ways. Super Mario 64 brought the third world dimension platforming adventure to Super Mario name with stunning confidence with its visuals, its music, not to mention the gameplay, and a certain direction where it's actually paved the path for many games as what they are now. Meaning, because of the 3D dimensional graphics way this was actually going with its visuals and its open gameplay, the fact that you can actually move around Super Mario in an open world environment, which was absolutely good. Considering that it's limited, there's no problems with that. It was very well utilised for such a simple video game character for a really awesome adventure. Even though it's a platformer, it still felt like an adventure because it's one of the greatest games ever made. Fact. Sometimes I actually wish that when I was actually growing up I could jump through paintings and go into another world. Hello Picasso, is that your artwork? I'll go in there. Well, hello strange painting, I want to jump into your world. Yeah. What I got from this game was absolutely beyond epic. It took itself out of the comfort zone and tried something absolutely different in terms of 3D dimensional graphics. The game itself is absolutely beyond pick up and play awesomeness. The fact that you get to play Super Mario going from highs to lows and exploring multiple different worlds in just terms of just jumping through art. This game is an art form in itself, but I still don't think that gives it enough justice. How much love and respect has actually gone into this game, making it what it is today, an N64 timeless classic. Enough from my gorgeous face for a second, let's focus on Big T and see what he's got to say in terms of the game itself.
Mario 64 was actually the first game that I got for the N64. It is probably my favorite game on the N64, right next to Zelda Ocarina of Time, of course. And it was just the first 3D game that I ever played, and it really just blew me away with the graphics, the gameplay style, the replayability, and of course, as I deal with mostly, the music was just absolutely fantastic. And it's a game that's just very near and dear to my heart. My favorite thing was the fact that Mario actually could attack, punches and kicks for the first time in a game. I thought that was just a really interesting concept for a character like Mario. When it comes to the 3D platformer genre, every game in existence in that genre owes itself to Mario 64 because it was the first to do it, I think. And even if not, they were the first to do it right, because Mario 64 is the quintessential 3D platformer. And I would even argue the first collectathon game, being that there are 120 stars to collect in this game. And you don't even have to collect them all to beat the game.
That is so true, Big T. The fact that this game you can actually collect 120 stars, the good thing about that is you do have the freedom to not actually get all of those stars, but it does add up a little bit of a milestone for your own personal gaming enjoyment, optional whether you choose to do so or not. The fact is, I couldn't get that last star. I could not remember exactly what level it was. I think I do. I think it was that water one with that little spider on the big painting, but I couldn't get 1 star from that level. Somewhere around that level, I just couldn't do it. When I play it again, I will beat it. I will get 120 stars. You just see if I don't. The original plan to actually involve Luigi for the multiplayer side of things, which would have been an interesting take on the game, was unfortunately dropped. Understandably so, due to the N64's limitations regarding its memory. That idea to actually involve Luigi was not implemented until the new Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Wii. And, or, if you like, let's not forget the Nintendo DS version of the Mario 64 game, in which you could play a few other characters as well. Mario 64, even still to this day, remains to be one of those amazing, soulful, touching gems of what a video game is about. This game, you can just get lost. The immersion is great. You play as an Italian plumber who loves eating mushrooms as well as pizza and does drains instead of his old carpentry job. And as Big T mentioned, also another thing which this game was actually remembered for and very much loved was actually the music. The music in this game has such beautiful transitions between where you go in the castle, where you go in each levels, and how each level has intensifying or smoothed out and or beautifully composed music from wherever you go or roam about in this amazing game. One of my most favourite musical pieces, Dire Die Docks. I remember playing this game in front of a fire back when I was about 8 years old, back when I was living in London. And yet, I just lost myself with heavy immersion into that moment in that level. That musical, beautiful soundtrack forever stayed with me. And I'll never ever forget it. And I have Nintendo and whoever made that amazing musical score to thank you for that very much. Thank you. Also, another thing that is noticeable about the video game Super Mario 64 for the N64 is the fact you can get to attack. As Big T mentioned, you get to throw around your fist and kick your legs, bum smash your enemies from top. And that sounds a bit sexual, but the fact is, it's not just the attacks you get to do. You get to perform all sorts of Olympic style jumps to get you from one platform to the next. You get to do a boost jump that make you seem like a long jumper in the Olympics. You can perform wall jumps to actually get you to an inaccessible point if you couldn't be able to figure out to get there on your own, or just to help you give that little bit of a boost to get you to an advantage point to actually progress further throughout the game. I think I've said enough for the moment. Back to you, Big T.
Anyway, because I took so long putting all this stuff together and finally doing this video with you, I thought I'd do something extra special, and I've actually put together a Mario 64 melody remix. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and just put that in this video right here, and yeah. Love you, Doc.
Oh, it brings tears to the eyes. I think we can all agree and appreciate and be thankful of TeeJayTheGamer's hard work and his work in general in providing for this amazing video. Thank you very much, Big T. Very much appreciate it. Oh, that brings tears. The game is such a beautiful game. And that melody you made, thank you ever so much. You should work for a video game company. You are the big bucks. Or go independent. You probably make just as more. Well, that royalty goes to you, man. The emphasis of this game for a single player, absolute beautiful adventure for yourself. I greatly recommend you go and pick up Super Mario 64 for the N64. If you haven't played it already, it doesn't matter about your age, you can always have fun with it. This game is fun, the game is wild, the game is absolutely pretty to look at, it's gorgeous, it's got a beautiful music to go with it. Exploration is guaranteed a good must. There are many levels that contain different elements in this game. So you have lava, you have snow, you have water, you have the clouds, all ranging in difficulty between their different tasks of what you have to do in order to get your stars, in order to progress through the game even further. One of my most favourite things about this game was actually the boss battles with Bowser. I love how different varying boss battles between when you first meet him, spinning him around and throwing him like as if he's some sort of ragdoll, rag Bowser. Mug. One of those magnificently big blown up sparks. I thought, yeah, take that, you big bloomin' lizard. Completing this game felt so satisfactory. Extremely satisfactory when you've collected pretty much over nearly all the stars you can collect to actually get to the boss battle at the very end. Get that wonderful cake that Princess Toadstool promises you to make you, and there you go. For a video game that was released here in the UK back in 1996, time-wise, it doesn't matter. This game is still brilliant. I can happily go back to this game and just beat it and play it again and again and again. It's so beautifully created, very well developed. So if you're a gamer and you enjoy platformers, or if you're a gamer in general and enjoy any and all sorts of video games, then you won't have a problem playing this one. Super Mario 64 for the N64 is a great game. It has stood the test of time. It still looks great as the day it was released, at least for me, because I don't care about how graphics look. I'm not a graphical person. But I do appreciate and can appreciate when graphics are absolutely brilliant, especially when they're revolutionary, especially for their time, for a system that's pretty much frowned upon. So, thank you very kindly for watching this collaborational review with myself, Dr. Virtual, and TeeJayTheGamer. We both loved working on this wonderful game because it's from our childhoods, and hopefully for you parents out there, if you wouldn't mind introducing this game to your kids and their grandkids, and their grandkids, and their grandkids, maybe a few cousins along the way, then their grandkids, their kids' kids, and their kids' kids' great-grandkids as well. I greatly endorse this game because it is just one of Nintendo's finest for the ages ever to exist. So thank you very kindly for watching this amazing video with me, Dr. Virtual, the Gaming Doctor, and TeeJayTheGamer, the TJ the Rapper. Thank you very kindly, TJ, for being involved in this amazing collaboration of a good old review. And fellow minions, would you kindly go and check out TeeJayTheGamer's account? He does some amazing pieces of music over there for video game fans. Okay, or if you're just fans of music in general, he does really good beats. The lyrical prowess is sweet as sleet. And I'll tell you right now, you'll pretty much love his account and you'll like him. He's a really down-to-earth guy, really awesome guy to be friends with. Being part of the Press Start family, which I'm actually formally back in now, I'm happy to say. And TeeJayTheGamer will welcome you if you feel like you want to be in part of it also. Be part of a family, we'd love to have you.
Mario 64.
So, fellow minions across the globe, may retro gaming live on. I hope you enjoy Super Mario 64, and if you have played it in your childhood, or if you have played it at all, what are your thoughts on the video game? Let me know in the comment section below. Please do that, or do that, whichever one you fancy. If you feel this video was worth that, thank you very much. If you feel it was worth that, still engagement at the end of the day. Share this video if you must, and I really appreciate the fact that you watched this video. Thank you very kindly, and many thanks to TJ once again. You my wonderful viewers, take care, look after yourselves, be true to yourselves. Remember, look after each other, be good. And don't forget, keep playing those retro games. They deserve some love as well. May they live on. See ya!